Hello, I'm Lesley Logan. Today we're doing open leg rocker here on the mat. I'll also go over some tips for modifications and advancements. So I'm a big fan of open leg rocker. If you've been wanting to rock your teaser, open leg rocker is literally a rock and roll of a teaser. It's literally the rock and roll of the roll up. So if you're struggling with your open leg rocker, I really want you to double check how you're rolling like a ball and your roll up is. Don't skip the issues you have in there because they're just going to be exacerbated in this exercise. If you're watching this tutorial from my OPC deck of cards, thanks so much. I love those. I'm so glad you're enjoying them. If you didn't know, we also have a deck of flashcards and you can take them with you wherever you are. You can pull a card and do one exercise for a minute. Or you could do the whole thing, right? So no excuses on not getting your Pilates practice in. I'm going to show you how to transition from spine stretch forward into open leg rocker, and then we'll talk about some modifications for that transition, the ideal version, etc. So stick around to the end because lots of good stuff in this exercise. So you would have come from spine stretch forward, and ideally you just sit up, bring your legs and your arms to each other. Now, something that I'm still working on is not leaning back. So a lot of people cue that lean back. The goal is that the legs and arms come to each other right there. So something that I have been trying to do because of my little need for a lean back, I mean, these legs are long, is I also try, as my legs come to me, to meet my legs. So I try to correct myself in that lean back. So if you're going to lean back, you have to everything and then lift the legs. And then right here, I actually do that hundreds curl and get myself to my legs. So I don't just wait for my legs to get to me. Now, if you're like, oh my God, I cannot lift two legs, I can't do that. You would just bring your legs in and then do one leg and the other leg. And this could be you. You could just be here balancing the whole time in a class. There's an open leg rocker happening until you can do this. You do not have to have straight legs. You can have bent knees. You do have to have straight elbows. Your arms have to be reaching from your back, just like your legs have to be connected to your thighs. I grab the fronts of my ankles as opposed to the back. And here's why. Look at this. I can hang on all day, right? But if I grab the front of my ankle, then if I hang, I lose. I can't hold on, right? So grab the front of your ankle, keep your elbows straight. Whether your knees are straight or not doesn't matter, because even right here, I could reach my legs out through my hands and get the back of my legs on. Then you don't have to look down. You can actually just stay looking straight ahead, pull your center back, and rock yourself up. And so your upper back is super wide and strong. So everything you learn from your spine stretch forward, right? The reason you're not reaching forward with your arms and that you're trying to only reach forward from where your arms are connected to your back is that you need to have that spot to balance on. So if you were practicing your rolling like a ball, balancing for 2 seconds on your upper back, this is going to be easy for you. So we went over the modifications. You could have bent knees, right? You could also do spine stretch forward the whole time. You don't have to do this exercise. Now let's talk about some advancements. So after you do a few of those, you could advance it by squeezing the legs together and opening them up and just showing off. Look at, you can balance and you can feel your center, pull your legs together, and then your abduction pushes them apart. And then you flex your feet and you grab your toes. Now I see a lot of this. This is not the exercise. Still have those arms connected to your back, still reaching through your feet, and the back of your legs are still on, just like your rollover. And so you're just rocking and rolling this exercise. Hello, tendon stretch on the reformer, right? So if you're like, girl, I can't grab my toes, I'm like, here, no worries. Guess what you do? You reach past your toes and you practice this. If you want your open leg rocker to get better, you want your teaser to get better, I'm literally trying to reach my hands from my back past my toes no matter where I am. If you can do that, eventually you'll be able to grab on. It's really, really fun. So we play around with all of those variations on onlinepilatesclasses.com. I'd love for you to join us there. If you have questions about anything, put it in the comments below. And I hope to see you in our OPC membership where we do life better.